This video was recorded and uploaded March 13th, 2020, just 2 months before my hair loss.
I've always had a fear of developing or being diagnosed with having alopecia. Not that having alopecia is the end of the world. A lot of beautiful women out there are rocking, bald heads. But my dad has alopecia. I've never seen him with hair. So I don't know the texture of his hair. I don't know what his hair even looks like. I've never seen him with hair. He's always had a bald head. So I'm thinking, okay, I am getting alopecia.
Here it may appear as if hair loss started around my edges, and it didn't. Hair loss actually started behind my ears, and it took on like this circular pattern. Just around my ears, it was bare skin. Let me tell you how I first discovered I had alopecia. I had been wearing the same messy bun for like damn near 2 weeks. It was hot outside. It was at the height of the pandemic. We were on lockdown, couldn't go anywhere. So I really wasn't doing much to my hair. I may have readjusted my scrunchie, but as far as taking my hair down and combing and brushing through it, my hair stayed in that same bun. And that was pretty typical of me. I mean, I maintained a very low manipulation hair care regimen. I just kept my hands out of my hair. So once I styled my hair, I left my hair alone. So anyway, I was working on the computer, playing in my hair. I always played in my hair. And my hands brushed up against the back of my, like I might have been playing with my ears or rubbing my ears or something. And I just remember how I was thinking, I don't recall the back of my ears feeling so smooth. Like I could just kept rubbing the back of the ear area and it just felt so damn smooth. Like there was no hair there. So I just kept rubbing that area, and then I went on to the other side and I'm rubbing the area over there, and I'm like, my mind's playing tricks on me. Like I don't recall the back of my ears feeling so exposed. Like it just felt very strange. It felt bald. So I ran to the bathroom, picked up a mirror, turned around, braced myself. Then I looked. I gasped. Like, I became paralyzed with fear. I just stood there numb because I knew immediately when I saw that my ear area was bald and no hair, and it was in this circular pattern. I knew exactly at that moment what was happening. I knew I had alopecia. It happened. And I just sat there in silence and took a moment to process it, and I had to just take it all in. So you want to know what I did next? I calmly went back to doing whatever it was I was doing on the computer. I don't know, maybe I was in shock, but my hair remained in that same messy bun for another week.
This is all the hair that came out within the past hour. This all fell out within the past 1 hour. So I was like, you know what? Just go ahead and cut it. I'm over it. Cut it. Get it over with.
Just in case you're confused, my hair actually fell out the 2nd or 3rd week of May 2020. Now, up until now, only 7 people knew about me having alopecia. It wasn't anything I wanted to talk about. I certainly did not want to share it with the world. It was one of the most humiliating, embarrassing experiences of my life. I never felt more alone and isolated because I don't know anyone else with alopecia other than my dad, and I haven't talked to him in years. A big part of my physical identity was gone. You know, we all relate to hair. We all identify ourselves by our hair. So it was just something that I really had to take time to adjust to and get settled into before I presented my new self to the world. I'm fine now. I find great comfort in having my own hair. It's one of the major things that helped get me through this. Having my own hair allowed me to feel like myself and look like myself, and that was very important to me. I just had a fear that once I got alopecia, I wouldn't be able to find a good hair vendor or find quality hair. And in my past experiences, I bought low quality hair for premium prices. So at this stage, I had already lost 50% of my hair. You could see all the balding, you could see all the spacing in between the parts. I was holding on to my strands an additional 2 weeks until I got an opportunity to film. So it was basically just a bunch of loose hair sitting on top of my head, and my hair was just dropping out, just hair everywhere. So I actually could not wait to cut my hair. If you pulled on the hair hard enough, it would have just came out. I really didn't even have to cut my hair. I could have just yanked out the strands really, but that would have looked pretty brutal. I wanted to make the cutting process as organized as possible so I can preserve my strands or preserve my hair. I was pretty anal about how I decided to cut my hair. So I have been anticipating this for many years, since the anemia video actually. That's when I really became aware. That's when I really became aware that I was going to get alopecia. It was never a matter of if. It was always a matter of when. I knew I was going to get alopecia. Otherwise, I would not have been so anal about collecting my shed hair. Alopecia wreaks havoc on your hair before it falls out. So I wanted to keep all of my shed hair, which was healthy. When the event did happen, I still had healthy hair. Like, this is from my shed hair. And it has a lot of luster to it. It's very thick. It hasn't been affected by the alopecia because this hair here has actually been collected in 2015. Actually, the hair that you saw me doing my experiment with, this is it right here. So my shed hair has not been affected by alopecia. I've tried to drop subtle hints about my condition, slowly spoon feeding you bits and pieces of information over time, because I knew some of you weren't going to take it very well. And trust me, I understand. I understand the attachment, because we've had this online hair love affair for over 10 years. So I definitely get the emotions behind some of your disdain for, me cutting my hair, but it was not a choice. Cutting my hair was not a choice. There was really no option. I tried to soften the blow by letting you know that I'm planning to cut my hair in the future. I talked about collecting my shed hair. I even mentioned making a wig out of my own shed hair. So I was just dropping little tidbits here and there. So I'm sorry if some of you guys are disappointed, but listen, life throws us curveballs. Life is unpredictable. I've been thrown one of the biggest curveballs of my life. You have to adjust to any new reality that comes your way. I persevered, I moved on, and I hope you are willing to move forward with me. I have a lot of information to share with you.